What's going on, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages? This is Stillwinston here. Welcome to my channel. Today we are carrying on with my Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play. In last episode we infiltrated the Sith Manan base, and we have finally retrieved the information that was on the droid, and now we are going to make our escape.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get
Oh
in
no.
here?
We are authorized to be here.
You?
Uh-oh.
I don't recognize you. Commander Gran.
Alright, looks like we're gonna fight.
You authorize... I don't know them. And...
What? Sound the...
Well, I've already butchered everyone on this base, so it's all for naught. Ha! Bring it! Wow! Blitz them! You should have surrendered when you had the chance. Mwahaha.
Yes, what's in your...
Not now, Car.
You got it.
Uh-oh. It's the fuzz! I have done nothing wrong! You can't prove it! Yeah, funny about that. Well, there's no option to fight back, you know, do a whole Fist of the North Star one-man army sort of thing, no? Oh boy, we're in the neck. Arbiter? This isn't Halo. Alright, what have I been charged with? What can I do? Yeah, I was invited. I have no prior association. Yeah, I'd rather represent myself. I don't trust you. Besides, I'm a Jedi. No, I'll represent myself. Let's see if I can use any mind tricks. I find that hilarious. You can say guilty. I'm not guilty. Well, I know a Jedi called Kota. The Sith lured me inside. I was there for diplomatic negotiations. Yes. They turned on me. Yeah, yeah. Woohoo! I skate away from court. Oh, that's even better! Little do you know the truth, fish brains. Ha ha. Say, Carf.
What's in your mind?
Yeah, do you want to talk? You got pretty upset last time we spoke.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one,
You think?
probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important. It's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Oh, why don't you return to the front lines then?
Because this is more important. This may really finally make a difference. I suppose even if I can't figure out everything that's going on, I still want to help if I can. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Nah, don't worry about it, Carf. You're alright.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Yeah, only if you agree to work with me.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Yeah. Right. We better, where am I going? that reminds me, hang on. I'm going to switch out Jolie because I believe there's a special quest for him here with this woman.
Jolie, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
Oh, it's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Allura. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Allura. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Wow. Hey, Jolie, actually, I want to ask you something.
Got something on your mind,
Yeah, you never actually did say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me, elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to do on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
I don't believe you.
The Hermit says he's tired of living alone in the giant forest, and you find that hard to believe. How cynical are you? How many kilometer-high trees can you find interesting before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. Then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Damn right it is. Nah, you could do that on your own.
So I could. Not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last
No.
time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
So you're coming along to not offer your opinions?
I'll remind you that you're the one who started pumping me for information. Like an old man doesn't have anything better to do. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Who's that?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So you're along as some kind of observer?
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo!
Alright, I'm away.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Oh, come off it! Ha! Yo, Judge. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to investigate the murder case with Sunry. Yeah, I could. I am a Jedi. They can be diplomats.
Only hope. We have to at least try to help him. Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Oh, thanks. Num nut. Oh, I'm not gonna bother talking to them.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now.
Maybe you could hire me?
I don't know if you've got what we're looking for. Jedi aren't
No, I already know where it is. I just want some money.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Nah.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Well, can you tell me anything about him?
He's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered the Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman.
Are you saying someone your age couldn't overpower a woman? I mean, that sounds... Well, they said she had a blaster shot. He could just shot her in the back.
I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Don't worry. We'll save him.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Well, as long as I'm here, I'll swap Karth out. Bring Juhani. Yeah, we kind of ignored her until now.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
Damn right, apologize. Well, you thought the dark side had consumed you.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Do not worry, Juhani. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Well, let's carry on then. Right. Maybe later, buddy. You know about that? My allegiances are my own business. Oh? What are you talking about? They disappeared? You want me to look into this? Well, we'll look into it. But is it the truth you're gonna want? That's the thing. Right, where's the holding cells anyway? Ah, here. Ah, okay, this little bit here. Alright. Hey, Sunry.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case. Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire? You saved my wrinkled butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case. The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the Cellcast seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Okay, I need to investigate the case some more. Any ideas where I should look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Selkath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with Offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way... Anything else I can help you with? I want my Arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Alright, let's go over the evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can...
Yeah, there's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Yeah, the judges said that you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Alright, well, I'll be going now.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Alright. Well, I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. If you have any questions, etc., you can just send me an email at stillwinstonilvj@gmail.com. And if you have any questions, etc., just let me know, and I'll be sure to get back to you. So until then, this is Stillwinston saying thank you for watching. Goodbye.